What's up, you freaking PP face dorks? Those glasses cost me like 700 cents. I flick them off like they're nothing. Don't think I won't flick you off too, you freaking cyberbully. All right, let's stop kidding around, guys. This is serious time. I just got out of the shower and let's put some beard oil in. And let's talk about the beard oil that I'm gonna be putting in today from Sphinx Beard. And look at that package.
That's what she said.
Full disclosure, I have been using this one. I just put it back in the box for display purposes, but I need some oil in my beard. Comb it out. And we are in business. Sorry the background's a little messy today, guys. Apparently, Mom doesn't like to clean up even though I pay her over $100 in rent, sometimes less than a week late. But let's talk about this company, Sphinx Beard, and why I'm doing a review on this, you might ask. Well, maybe the products are amazing. Maybe it stands out to me in a numerous amount of ways. Let me tell you why. Number one is gonna be packaging. These guys have gone above and beyond with packaging. This might be the best packaging that I've ever experienced with a beard oil. And you might think to yourself, oh, packaging doesn't matter. All I care about is the actual oil inside the bottle and what it's gonna do for me. But I beg to differ. There's a certain psychological effect when you unbox something like this as compared to like a generic box of beard oil or just a bottle that comes in a bubble wrap package. What it tells your old noodle is that there's some good stuff in this box, right? But is that the case? Or is this box just full of malarkey? Let's find out. Now, when you buy a Sphinx Beard product, you're gonna get it in this very, very nice, like soft touch box that's something you would get like an expensive ring in, right? You open it up and right inside is this presentation right here. And you have right here, you have your bottle of beard oil. It's this very unique bottle. It's very similar to like the rectangular like beard brand type bottle. It is a very dark theme, dark amber bottle with a black label with silver and white lettering, looks like. And you have your hang tag on here. And the beautiful thing about this hang tag is not only does it say the scent that is on here, but if you flip it over, it also lays out the scent profile of that scent, right? So in this case, this one is called Vanilla Smoke. And outlined on the thing, it says tobacco, vanilla, cacao, and sweet. So for somebody like me that has such a hard time putting descriptive words to a scent, this is perfect because number one, I read this right here, and then I take a whiff of this oil, right? And I sit there and I analyze it in my head. And I read this list, tobacco, vanilla, cacao, and sweet. And I try to discern what I can smell of those ingredients in this oil. And I take a few whiffs. And it's like a different smell registering for you every single time that you take a whiff of this when you're reading this label. And it really helps you appreciate and kind of grasp all the scents in this, and you'll smell it differently when you read this. It's just a psychological thing in your head. When you see these ingredients, you will notice the different scents in there. Whereas if this hang tag was not on there and you smelled this, you'd be like, oh, to me, oh, it smells good. Now when I have this list here, it says tobacco, vanilla, cacao, and sweet, and I can sit here and like just pick those scents out. It's really a cool experience. And not a lot of companies do this. A lot of them will list it on their website, but I really like the idea of having it on the physical bottle where you can see exactly what's in it. It's a very small, subtle thing, but it makes a world of difference to me. All right, now let's talk about ingredients, and all the ingredients on all the bottles read the same, at least from the ones I have. And it is medium chain triglycerides, organic castor oil, organic moringa oil, marula oil, frankincense essential oil, organic hemp oil, ginger essential oil, and coriander essential oil. So from what I can understand, their ingredients list is just their base carrier oil blend, right? And then from there on, you have this hang tag with the different essential oil scents that are in it. Now, right off the bat, the very first ingredient, meaning the most prominent ingredient in the product, is medium chain triglycerides. What is that? That is MCT oil. It is found very often in coconut oil. It is what it is that, well, there's a lot of kind of wonky health benefits of MCT oil, but specifically for beards, what it does is it reduces the growth of bacteria on skin. So MCT oil is one of those ingredients that do have very specific health properties for beards, right? In general, just your skin, which is a very important part of the beard process and the beard thing. Also, a little side note, you've probably noticed I've been adding some kind of crispy B-roll shots into here to kind of show you, like showcase the product. I figured to just kind of up the production quality because this is such an outstanding presentation. I figured it kind of deserved that. But I'm also thinking about doing that more for like the product, when I do product reviews and stuff like that, introducing like more like cinematic stuff like that. If you guys are a fan of that, let me know. I just figured, you know, might as well up the production quality if possible, kind of showcase my video skills, you know, flex my camera muscles. Stupid. Anyways, they also carry beard balm, which is something I don't really use very often. As you guys probably know, I'm more of a beard butter kind of guy. I wish this company did beard butter. That'd be really cool. But it's the same exact scent profiles as their oils, and it's just kind of your typical beard butter consistency and color. That's the consistency right there. It's just your typical smoothness, just standard beard balm smoothness, nothing exceptional or crazy there. But let's talk about scents, and this is where they're knocking it out of the park again. And that is, as you guys know, that's like one way, surefire way to impress me is if you have a solid line of scents. I was sitting here smelling all these the other day, and here's the one that I've gone to. The one that I put in at the beginning of the video is called Smolder, right? But it is hard for me to pick out. I tried to pick out 3 favorite scents, but I had to go with 4. But all the scents that they sent me are really solid. It was really hard for me to pick a top 4. All of them are very like manly scents. They're very masculine. They last for quite a while. They're pretty strong. They seem complex to me, but they work really well. And the thing with complicating a scent like that, when you're adding a bunch of stuff into it, it sometimes doesn't work out well. And I've smelled a few from different companies that just don't work out well when they try to add too much to a scent. All of these from this company worked out great. But let me run you through my top 4 favorite. Now the one I've been using the most, it's called Smolder, and this is the one I put in my beard at the beginning of the video, and the scent profile of this is oud, coffee, leather, vanilla, and sandalwood. I mean, it's so good, guys. And if you guys know, I'm a sucker for like a sandalwood, leather, vanilla, tobacco, like a manly type of smell like that, and then they add vanilla into it and a coffee. It is really, really good. It's like a manly cologne, but it has like warm tones to it, and it's like, I don't know why I'm trying to fancy my words up, but it just smells really good. And here's some other ones, like the vanilla smoke, the tobacco, vanilla, cacao, sweet. And you can sit here, just like the Smolder, and you can smell, you can read this, and you can get the different notes. You can notice them way more than if you didn't have this tag that would tell you the scent profiles. And you can really differentiate each little scent. If you just smell it a few times, you'd be like, oh, I can smell this, now I can smell this. It's really cool. One of my other top 4 is called Apotheosis, and the one with this is called Oud, Fruity, Floral, Ambergris. What's ambergris? Some of you might know what ambergris is, and ambergris is whale intestines. It's basically extract from intestines of a sperm whale, I believe. It's really weird, but a lot of colognes use it, and you can tell it has that classic like cologne smell. It's a very, very expensive thing. I'm not sure if they're using real ambergris, but it smells like it to me. Although, who's to say I could differentiate these ambergris from fake ambergris? I don't know. But it smells really good. It has oud, fruity, floral, and ambergris, right? So the oud mixed with the oud's very light in this one. To me, I smell the oud more in the Smolder, and that might be why I'm attracted to it more. That's like my favorite of all of them. But this one, you can smell it, but not as much. And that is the Apotheosis. And this last one of my favorites is called Ancient Kingdom. I've only used these a few times, but it is a really solid scent. Man, it is so good. And again, when you read these tags and you try to pick out the scents in here, it's really kind of a cool experience. Tobacco, vanilla, cinnamon, and musk. So cinnamon, oddly enough, works so well with this. Tobacco, vanilla. So I have one, the Badass Beard Care does the tobacco vanilla with black pepper, and that smells awesome. But this is another take on tobacco vanilla with cinnamon and musk. So it's like you get tobacco vanilla, but it's also a cologne type smell with a sweet cinnamon kick, and works phenomenally well. For now, on my beard shelf where I use my regular stuff, Smolder is the only one on there. But it's hard for me not to put these. It's really hard for me not to put the other ones on there. They are really solid stuff. And guys, this presentation, you might underestimate it, presentation and unboxing when it comes to a product. But trust me, it really does play like a psychological effect and make you appreciate a product more. Especially somebody, if you have a ton of beard products, unboxing something that has been, like, they put some money into this boxing, this packaging. So if you have a ton of beard products, it really makes you appreciate how much they've, and trust me, I know how much, after launching the beard oil stuff, I kind of looked into how much some of the packaging is pretty insane. And this is not cheap packaging, I'll tell you that much. So, the price. Now, let's talk about price. So price is around $25 for every single beard oil. I didn't look at beard balm. I'm not a huge beard balm person. You could check on the site. But pricing is around $25 for a beard oil. That's a lot. That's expensive, right? Now, it's not mega expensive, but it's definitely in the upper echelon of pricing. They are going to give you guys a 15% discount. I don't get like an affiliate kickback from that or anything, but it's a 15% discount. It's BeardTube15. I'll type it out here on the screen. You enter that as your promo code, you get 15% off. So that brings it down to like $20, $21 somewhere in there. So then it becomes, at a $20 price point, it becomes a little bit more reasonable. Now, even $20 is a little bit expensive for beard oil. I'll grant you that 100%. But packaging, presentation, the way you smell this product and you read these tags and you can pick apart the different scents, it really makes you appreciate this a lot more, and I wish a lot more companies did this very simple thing like put this hang tag. There's just little subtle things that they do that a lot of companies don't do. Packaging is great, bottles are great, oil is great. They have the Mct oil in there, which is actually has some health properties for your skin. All in all, it's a solid product. Whether that's worth $20 to $21 for you, that's up for you to decide. Me personally, if I ran out of Smolder and I hit up the owner for some more and he said, you gotta pay for it, I would. I'd pay $21 for that, easily. Oh, and another thing, they have these beard sample kits, right? These little oil sample kits where you can smell a bunch of the different scents right here. These are really cool. I'm a big fan of these when companies do this, so you can really like sample out their scents and try them out. The business card is in here, very cool business card. Mohammed Hafez is the founder. He's got his phone number on there, the website on there, and this is a little box of like 6 beard oils, and they're pretty decent size. They're like what? This is a regular bottle of beard oil. This is the sample size right here, so you can kind of get a gist of how big it is. It's much bigger than other oil samples that you would usually get, and this box right here has 3 of my top 4. It has Apotheosis, it has Smolder, and it has Vanilla Smoke in there. Those are 3 of my 4 favorite from this company, so I'd say that's kind of a solid win, so you can check out all those scents, and then that way you can find out if there's something you don't like, don't order it. But this is a great way to kind of get introduced to his scent line and check out his products. And again, packaging on these are great too. But yeah, guys, everything will be linked down in the description below. Hit a thumbs up, please, just cause. Well, I mean, I asked you to. I don't want to have to shoot you with a camera. Gotcha, nerds. And again, everything will be linked down below. I appreciate you spending these 5 to 10 minutes with me today. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Hit a comment down below if you have a question about the well, I'm not so good about answering comments, I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to get better at it, but I'm not the best. But I always read the comments. You guys are always hilarious. I love you guys. The comments always brighten my mood and uplift the day. It makes living with your mom tolerable. She's asleep. She can't hear me. And yeah, guys, that sums it up. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay bearded. Bye.